This is a sound test for a few of the budget keyboards that I've been working on. These will be keyboards that have been modified for Gummy O-ring mount. We will be using silicone cord stock instead of a contiguous O-ring on these. And we're using 50 durometer silicone cord stock along the top and the bottom edge of the keyboard. On the bottom side of the case, I'm using some sorbethane blocks in this position, this position, this position, and this position. These are 1/8 inch thick, very small blocks of sorbethane, and they support the bottom of the PC board. Along the back edge of the PC board, I'm using some EPDM rubber tubing that is placed over the existing plastic supports that are in these three locations right here. And so here on this keyboard, we are using the open source Plain 60 Flex Edition PCB. And it has these two flex cuts right here. Nice PC board. Printed it from JLC PCB. Got the files online. And we'll also be using a FR4 half plate for this build. This particular board has KTT roses on board. And so here we go with the sound test of this board. Okay, and next we have a very similar board, but this one is a Walnut case, and this one is using Gateron Pro Yellow switches, and it's also gummy worm mounted in the same way with silicone cord stock on the top and the bottom sides, with sorbethane blocks on the bottom of the PC board to support. And we will give this board a go. Okay. The next variant of the board is based on the KBD Fans A60 aluminum case with stainless steel weight on the bottom. And this one is also gummy worm mounted with silicone strips on the top, silicone cord stock on the top and the bottom edges. But for this board, we're using a slightly different PCB. This is based off of the Plain 60 Flex Edition, but I went into the file and modified it to add 2 more flex cuts. So this is a full flex cut PCB with 4 flex cuts. And this board also has a Delrin full plate on it, as well as felt plate foam in between the Delrin plate and the PCB. So we will give this one a go. Okay. All right, and this version of the build is again a wood tofu. It's also gummy worm mounted. This board also uses a Delrin full plate with the 4 flex cut PCB. This one, and it also has the felt plate foam between the plate and the PCB. This one is using Gateron Cap V2 switches, Milky Cap V2s.